Dance like no one is watching. Sing like no one is listening. Love as you've never been hurt and live like it's heaven on earth. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. The people who are really great are not those who try to belittle your ambitions, but those who make you feel that you too can become great. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. My mother had a great deal of trouble with me, but I think she enjoyed it. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born, the age of 80, and gradually approach 18. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. Few things are harder to put up with than the annoyance of a good example. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended. Yet in his private heart no man much respects himself. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. I don't give a damn for a man that can only spell a word one way. It is better to take what does not belong to you than to let it lie around neglected. Wit is the sudden marriage of ideas that, before their union, were not perceived to have any relation. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Don't say the old lady screamed. Bring her on and let her scream. Do not tell fish stories where the people know you, but particularly, don't tell them where they know the fish. My books are like water. Those of the great geniuses are wine. Fortunately, everybody drinks water. Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. the most interesting information comes from children, or they tell all they know and then stop. It is my belief that nearly any invented quotation, played with confidence, stands a good chance to deceive. When a person cannot deceive himself, the chances are against his being able to deceive other people. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. The 1st of April is the day we remember what we are the other 364 days of the year. Let us make a special effort to stop communicating with each other, so we can have some conversation. In Huckleberry Finn, I have drawn Tom Blankenship exactly as he was. He was ignorant, unwashed, and insufficiently fed, but he had as good a heart as ever any boy had. Biographies are but the clothes and buttons of the man. The biography of the man himself cannot be written. Mark Twain was an American writer, humorist, businessman, publisher, and lecturer. He has been praised as the greatest humorist the United States has produced, and William Faulkner has called him the father of American literature. Mark Twain's novels include The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and its sequel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Born on date November 30, 1835 in Florida, Missouri, United States. The end of Mark Twain's life is dramatic since he loses his wife and 3 children, very affected by these multiple bereavements. Mark Twain died on April 21, 1910. His name remains a reference in American literature today.